between the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, ready.
We'll kick the running back in motion. Straight to the air they go. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Again to throw on second. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Steelers set to punt it. And we love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Kate, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not. He's trying to carry that momentum into an encore performance.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. New set of downs for him from the 31. Go play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw now. Going with the screen to Johnson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Hot 70, hot 70.
First down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, Johnson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And that will not be enough for a first down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Start.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Allen on the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Allen on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
It's everything he has under this one. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Working from his end zone. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say the football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going and getting you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll work against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good for the Steelers. 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
Heads out on the bootleg. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
It's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st down, Steelers.
Alert!
Jumps in up the middle. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook. He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go right back to Pierce. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well.
Hey!
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
19 Tigers.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they took their shots, right unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw here. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
James Cook. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Allen gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of 3 makes it 3rd and 6.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Junior on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30.
Another one for Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from the 37. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Pierce up the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw now, Allen. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills 17. Steelers 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Get to Johnson to start this drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Check.
Now looking to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bryant there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Not set. This is 3rd and 5. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. And the Steelers.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Bronco quick.
Good to Johnson on the option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Now they give to Johnson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, Steelers.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
60 Eagles, 60
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Steelers 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Bills with a punt team out there.
It's fourth down.
He brings in the fair catch, and as he does it, we'll see what this penalty flag is all about.
Kicking team.
Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably.
Hey, hey.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. This is brought in at the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Jack Panther.
And up to Johnson out of the zone read. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
They're throwing it. It's caught. Pearsall has it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd
Freedom,
and goal.
freedom.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Tracy, the ball
The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
21. Bills 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen looking to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone.
55.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 24, Steelers 21. Cam Little with the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing on second. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Steelers down by only 3. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Check.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop with the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. They'll look to throw it. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. And he could have a free play here. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal. Here he is to throw. Catch made. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Go.
Tight end motioning right. Johnson. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Cook can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Finds a man right side. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after. And now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
31. Steelers 28. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot